So what value do men hold, in your opinion?
Value is dependent upon how you make yourself. Everything in planet Earth is feminine that produces value.
You know what I find funny? The only scare tactic men seem to have in their pocket is, we don't want to marry you. As if marriage looks like this. What? When it looks more like this. They want you to do the job of 1,000,000 people. And then they don't want to pay you for it. Look, you're supposed to be getting $12.15 an hour on average to be their maid.
A man is different in terms of social standing, but there is a static or general concept of what men are and are not capable of doing. First and foremost, y'all dudes are just not able to really just mesh with women on that higher level. Y'all can't do it, right? Right?
Some house cleaning before we get started. For those who've been rocking with me from day one, I appreciate the support. For those who may be new here, coming in or out the door, for me, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Get it cracking in the comments. Every bit of your engagement absolutely helps promote me into the YouTube algorithm. I thank y'all for the support. Now let's get to it. Drop the video. Let's go.
So what value do men hold, in your opinion?
Value is dependent upon how you make yourself. Everything in planet Earth is feminine that produces value. And that producer is interdependent. The male has to get to a place within himself where he moves from a parasite to an interdependent being. And the only way that you can do that is self-constructing yourself to be of value on what you can provide for somebody else. But the average male doesn't want to provide. He wants to operate as a parasite. What about me? That's parasitic. So if a man wants to be needed, he needs to make himself needed. You need to make yourself of value.
Oh, you almost had it. You gotta be quicker than that.
The pimp culture charlatan has spoken. Men are parasitic. So it's parasitic to want reciprocity. Only from the man's perspective, though. Only from her purview of what men want. Anything men want from her purview is parasitic. So if men build for women and children and they expect something in return, that's parasitic. If men civilize society with electricity, running clean running water, build homes, shelters, vehicles, transportation, computers, grids to carry electricity and things of this nature. And if men expect anything from women, then it's parasitic by her own ideology here. Men have to make themselves of value. In other words, it's the men are not born with their value, they earn their value, and women are born with inherent value because they can reproduce, or I should say incubate life inside their wombs. I'm not going to take any advice from a pimp culture charlatan. Not at all. I'm not going to take any advice or even take her serious because we've seen her actual reality, how she operates in reality with the B. Taylor woman. And it's not pretty. It's not nice. Allegedly, I say, neglecting her own child or not taking care of her child in a way that is nurturing. I say allegedly again, because we can't substantiate those claims outside of what B. Taylor said. So I'm going to say allegedly. But I'm not going to take any advice from a woman who views men, by the way, through an agenda because she wants to convert women over to her side. I'm not going to take anything she says serious because we know you have an agenda. We can smell it, and your agenda is conversion. Women and men share a symbiotic relationship, not a parasitic one, because men do things that benefit women and children, and women do things that benefit men. Not just reproduction and sexual relationships. Women are supposed to be counsel. Women are supposed to be that foundation that keeps a man rooted on his purpose. Not that she is his purpose, but gives him a sense of duty, a responsibility. That's symbiotic, not parasitic. But again, if y'all continue to listen to the Queen Maker and believe that this pimp culture charlatan is actually speaking facts, then you're going to end up like so many women who are part of her cult, alone, desperate, and converted to a side that still, by the way, has the highest DV rates of any parent.
Message.
Let's go to the next one.
And here we go.
You know what I find funny?
What?
The only scare tactic men seem to have in their pocket is, we don't want to marry you. As if marriage looks like this. What? When it looks more like this. And where's he at? What, they playing Grand Theft Auto? Call of Duty? But besides that, they want you to do the job of 1 million people. And then they don't want to pay you for it. Look, you're supposed to be getting $12.15 an hour on average to be their maid. You know, that's a 24/7 job, so you're supposed to be getting paper. Lord have mercy. They want you to be their personal chef, too. You're supposed to be getting $97,000 a year. You know, they say they want to marry so they can create a family. So basically, they want you to have their kids. As a surrogate, you're supposed to be getting anywhere between $30,000 and $46,000 to have one kid. Then they want you to be their mental health specialist, their emotional therapist. You're supposed to be getting anywhere from $70,000 to $90,000 a year for that. And they want you to be their sex worker. Now, if you over the age of 25, you're supposed to be getting about $60,000 a year for that sex worker stuff. If you're under 25, you're supposed to be getting $111,000 a year to be their sex worker. Then after you have the child, they want you to teach the child and be the nanny to the child. So you're supposed to be getting about $25 an hour for that. And not only do you supposed to get about $25 an hour for that, you are supposed to get these benefits. You need a 401k, dental insurance, flexible schedule, health insurance, mileage reimbursement, opportunities for advancement, paid orientation, paid sick time, paid time off, paid training, professional development, tuition reimbursement, retirement plan, and vision insurance. You're supposed to have all of that. But what they want you to do all that for? A cheap-ass ring. Because you know a ring is too much. They want to go get you something from Walmart. Because they think you a gold digger if you don't accept a $50 ring as an engagement. You just ungrateful. They just want you to be happy with saying, I'm married, while they work you like a slave. And then don't want to spoil you. Then don't want to give you no love. Baby, women are not pressed about you not wanting to quote-unquote marry them. Trust me, they are not. They would rather take trips to Dubai. They would rather the hot girl summer. They would rather be on the beach with black sand, with a mimosa in their hand, listening to a Caribbean band. I promise you, if you read the comments, you'll see the majority of women are saying that. Ciao.
You stupid.
The majority of women in your echo chamber, sure, but in reality, you're on the fringe. You're an extremist, and you're into conversion. First, let me say this. Relationships are not jobs or careers. People get into relationships of their own volition. You don't have to be in a relationship or marriage to a person you don't want to be in a relationship or marriage to. Same as a job. You don't have to work a job or be in a career that you don't choose or pick. So again, this is what bitterness looks like. Priscilla chose badly the man she chose to give a child to. I don't know the fine points of her personal relationship with the man she married and had a child with, but I can say it doesn't seem like it was a good one. And it could have been, from two perspectives. She could have been just as toxic as the man she married, which she clearly is. Or the man she married wasn't the toxic one, and she was. Because clearly she had an attraction or a lure or a magnetism to the opposite sex. Were you forthcoming when you got into a relationship with a man and told him that you have some attraction to women? Because this isn't new. And this whole act she puts on to try to, use this feminine talking point of unpaid labor in relationships and marriages is debunked nonsense. It's stupid because, again, relationships are not jobs. Relationships are not careers. People get into relationships and marriages of their own volition. If you pick badly, if you choose a man that's lazy, unmotivated, not willing to help, not be an actual partner in the home, whose fault is that? Whose fault is it? It's yours. It's yours. And I will say this to anyone if you run across this content. Water always seeks its own level. You share the reflection of the people you pick. Because if you were a healthy, whole, and a person with good judgment and discernment, you wouldn't put toxic people in your life. So that lets me know there's something going on with you as well. Pimp culture charlatan strikes again. Let's go to the next one.
Man is different in terms of social standing, but there is a static or general concept of what men are and are not capable of doing. First and foremost, y'all dudes are just not able to really just mesh with women on that higher level. Y'all can't do it, right? But instead of accepting that, just to get y'all's needs met, y'all to tell a woman anything and get her to buy into that. And then when she buy into it, you drop the ball and go back to your true self, which is empty. And so it's like this. Y'all should not have access to women. The majority of you shouldn't, because sex is a reward. These women should not be rewarding y'all for being incomplete humans.
Just like a woman.
How are men incomplete humans? And women are not. We share this planet with y'all. We're raised by the same people. So if men are incomplete and women are not, you're saying that women are just these deities, these goddesses that don't lie, don't maim, don't hurt, haven't done wrong. They're just these princesses that are beat upon, I should say, and are just drugged through the mud, and just their lives are made horrible because of these mean old men. I am telling y'all that this pimp culture charlatan is into conversion. She's saying that men they're not capable of resonating with women on a higher level. What higher level are women on that men cannot attain? Besides pseudo philosophies and ideologies of a person that's into conversion therapy such as herself. I'm telling y'all, I'm glad she's, simmered down with her content being pushed and in the forefront and it going viral. I'm glad that's over with in her book. I'm pretty sure it's not on the best-selling list anywhere, but it needs to stop. It's just more of the same shame, insults, and guilt from an LGBTQ adjacent person that's trying to do feminism through conversion. That's it. That's all. Priscilla, oh Priscilla, your gimmick is tired, it's shameful, and the gig is up. No one is buying it. We know what happened between you and B. Taylor. You manipulated a situation through a friendship to get a relationship from a woman, something you're claiming that men do. What you just said out your own mouth, you're claiming that men lie and manipulate, and you did the exact same thing. Congratulations, you're the man you wanted to be. That's all I got, man. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, get it cracking in the comments. I'll see y'all in the credits. 2 fingers. Peace. I'm out. See y'all on the next one.
Like Jesus.
Here I am, just trying to be myself. It's a crazy world, looking to find my place, and all they do is here I am, just trying to run the race in the slow pace. All I'm trying to do is run, not win, and all they do is mirror, mirror, tell me, what is it about them? Living like it's their game. Karma said it better than me, you'll just end up losing.